I've given a good number of talks recently to leaders that are looking to adopt continuous improvement in their culture, in their organization. And there's been a consistent theme around some of the questions I've received, and those have been, as you can probably guess, around AI and the role of AI. Look, in a nutshell, it is not an either or. It's not a case of go down the AI path and forsake continuous improvement and vice versa. So let's talk about how they work together. Continuous improvement will help your team focus on the purpose of the work and reduce the amount of variation that happens in the work. So, continuous improvement will help you make sure your work is purposeful and focused. Then, this is where AI comes in. AI, when you look at some of those steps within that process, those tasks that are simple and repetitive, those tasks and activities, not the whole process end to end, likely, but likely just some tasks and activities. Those are what you can convert to AI. Why just that? Why aren't we talking agent level where we're replacing a person with AI? Because there's a huge gap between the hype around AI at the moment, the hype around what it can deliver, and what it can actually tangibly deliver in a reliable and repeatable form. We know from reports that have come out from MIT this year that 95% of the organizations that were part of that study that have invested heavily in generative AI are yet to see any measurable return on investment. Another study, and I'll share the link for this study in the notes and the comments below, has looked at what it's referred to as the remote labor index. So, the ability of professionals to perform their tasks and the ability of AI engines to replicate those tasks to the same level of quality. The best performing engine was Manus at only 2.5%. So we haven't got a one-to-one between a professional person performing all of their tasks and those tasks being able to be replicated in AI. But AI has a place just in tasks and activities. So if you're part of an organization that feels like you've missed the ball on AI, you haven't. The engines need to get better, and then you can look to adopt them later. They can work now for tasks and activities, but no more than that at the moment. Continuous improvement, though, will help you make sure that you're focusing on purpose. It engages your team to make sure you're focusing on purpose. And when the custom moves and changes, you'll detect that, you'll notice that, and you can move and stay aligned with the customer. That's it. Look, this is going to generate maybe a little bit of debate. Feel free to throw your thoughts and comments below. Take care. Catch up with you soon. Bye.